Every single day you wake up, life gives you a choice. You can focus on the obstacles or you can focus on the opportunities. The difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people is not that one group has fewer problems. It's that one group refuses to let those problems define them. You don't need perfect conditions to become successful. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You don't need the world to hand you an easy path. What you need is the courage to make a decision that no matter what happens, you will keep your mind focused on growth instead of defeat. A positive mindset is not about pretending that life is easy. It is about believing that every challenge carries a lesson, every setback carries a purpose, and every failure is preparing you for a greater comeback. When you choose positivity, you stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" That one shift changes everything. Winners don't wait until they feel motivated. They create motivation by taking action. They understand that feelings come and go, but commitment remains. When everyone else is complaining, they are working. When everyone else is making excuses, they are making progress. When everyone else sees darkness, they look for the light. That's the power of a positive attitude. It gives you the strength to keep climbing when the mountain gets steeper. It reminds you that temporary pain is never greater than your permanent purpose. Every great success story began with someone who refused to surrender to negative thinking. They faced rejection, criticism, failure, and disappointment. But they kept believing because they knew that victory starts in the mind before it appears in reality. Your thoughts become your actions become your habits become your character, and your character shapes your destiny. So guard your mind with everything you've got. Fill it with hope instead of fear, discipline instead of excuses, and confidence instead of doubt. Refuse to let negative voices become louder than your dreams. Stand up every morning with gratitude in your heart and determination in your spirit. Tell yourself that today is another opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and closer to your goals. Remember, success doesn't belong to the most talented or the luckiest. Success belongs to those who choose to stay positive, stay disciplined, and keep moving forward when everyone else decides to quit. That's where greatness begins. Everything you become starts with the thoughts you allow to live in your mind. Before success appears in your bank account, your career, your business, or your relationships, it must first exist in your mindset. If you spend every day telling yourself that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough, your actions will eventually match those beliefs. But the moment you begin feeding your mind with confidence, purpose, and determination, your entire life begins to shift. Your thoughts influence your decisions shape your habits, and your habits determine your future. That's why you must become the guardian of your mind. Stop giving space to fear, doubt, and negativity. Replace every limiting belief with a powerful reason to keep moving forward. Every champion in history faced moments when success seemed impossible, but they refused to let temporary circumstances become permanent conclusions. They understood that the battle is won in the mind before it is won in the real world. If you can see yourself succeeding, if you can believe in your purpose even when nobody else does, then you've already taken the first step toward victory. Your mind is the engine that drives your life, and whatever fuel you pour into it will determine how far you can go. Feed it with books that challenge you, conversations that inspire you, goals that excite you, and daily habits that strengthen your character. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. Your race is different, your timing is different, and your purpose is unique. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself every single day instead of competing with everyone around you. There will always be people who doubt your vision, criticize your ambition, or question your dreams. Don't let their opinions become your reality. The loudest voice in your life should be your own belief in what you're capable of achieving. Speak confidence over your future even when the results haven't shown up yet. Believe in your potential before anyone applauds your progress. Success is not an accident. It is the product of consistent thoughts followed by consistent action. Wake up every morning with the mindset that today is another opportunity to grow stronger, think bigger, and move one step closer to your purpose. Remember, the life you experience tomorrow is being created by the thoughts you choose today. Fill your mind with positivity, discipline, resilience, and faith, and you'll discover that your greatest breakthrough begins the moment you decide to believe that you are capable of becoming everything you've been created to be. Your attitude is one of the most powerful forces you carry into every room, every conversation, and every opportunity. Long before people recognize your talent, they notice your energy. Long before they see your results, they feel your mindset. That's why positive energy is more than just feeling good. It's a competitive advantage. When you choose to approach life with confidence, gratitude, and determination, you begin to see opportunities where others only see obstacles. While negative people complain about closed doors, positive people are already building new ones. They understand that every setback is a setup for a comeback, every failure is a lesson, and every challenge is preparing them for a higher level. You cannot control every situation that comes into your life, but you can control the attitude you bring into it. And sometimes that attitude becomes the very reason someone believes in you, hires you, mentors you, or opens a door you never imagined possible. People are naturally drawn to individuals who bring hope instead of excuses, solutions instead of complaints, and action instead of fear. Your positivity becomes contagious, inspiring others to believe in themselves while strengthening your own confidence. But don't mistake positivity for comfort. True positivity doesn't mean life is always easy. It means choosing to stand tall when life tries to knock you down. It means refusing to let disappointment steal your purpose or failure define your future. Every successful person has faced rejection, criticism, and moments of uncertainty, yet they kept showing up with the same hunger, the same work ethic, and the same belief that something greater was ahead. That's the kind of energy that changes lives. Every morning you have the opportunity to decide what kind of person you will be. Will you carry doubt, fear, and negativity into your day? Or will you carry passion, discipline, and hope? The choice is yours, and that choice shapes your future more than you realize. Opportunities often come disguised as hard work, difficult conversations, unexpected failures, and uncomfortable challenges. If your mindset is negative, you'll miss them. If your mindset is positive, you'll recognize them as stepping stones toward success. Refuse to let temporary struggles convince you that your dreams are impossible. Stay focused on your vision, keep your faith stronger than your fear, and let your actions reflect the greatness you believe is within you. Remember, success isn't just attracted by talent, it is attracted by consistency, resilience, and a positive spirit that refuses to quit, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. One of the greatest responsibilities you have is protecting your mindset. You can have incredible talent, amazing opportunities, and big dreams, but if you allow negativity to control your thinking, you'll slowly begin to doubt everything you're capable of becoming. That's why you must guard your positivity with intention. Not every voice deserves your attention, and not every opinion deserves your belief. There will always be people who tell you your goals are too ambitious, your dreams are unrealistic, or your efforts are a waste of time. Don't let their fear become your future. People often project their own limitations onto others, but your destiny should never be determined by someone else's lack of vision. Instead, surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, encourage you to keep going, and remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself. Your environment has a powerful influence on your mindset. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, excuses, and complaints, it becomes harder to stay focused on your purpose. But when you intentionally fill your life with positive influences, books that inspire you, mentors who guide you, disciplined routines, and uplifting conversations, you strengthen your mind for every battle ahead. Protecting your positivity also means being careful about what you consume every day. The words you listen to, the content you watch, and the people you spend time with all shape the way you think. Feed your mind with courage instead of fear, hope instead of doubt, and faith instead of frustration. Remember that every great achievement begins with a strong mindset. There will be days when nothing seems to go your way, when setbacks pile up, and when giving up feels easier than moving forward. Those are the moments when protecting your positivity matters most. Don't allow temporary pain to convince you that your purpose has disappeared. Every obstacle is building strength. Every delay is teaching patience, and every challenge is preparing you for a level of success that requires greater character. Keep showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Stay grateful, even when the results haven't arrived yet. Stay disciplined, even when motivation fades. Greatness belongs to those who refuse to let negativity steal their focus. Believe in your vision even when no one else understands it. Trust the process even when progress feels slow. Speak life into your future every single day. Your positivity is not weakness. It is your greatest source of strength. Protect it, nurture it, and let it fuel every decision you make. When you guard your mindset with purpose and persistence, you become unstoppable because no obstacle is greater than a person who refuses to lose hope.